Welcome back to the ChopperFett Test Ride channel. Hey guys, can you guess what bike I'm on yet? Let's roll that intro and we will get to what we are riding today. Roll it. After I did that intro, I just kind of realized the title of the video is probably giving away what I'm on, but I am on my friend Woody's Harley Davidson Softail Breakout. Now this is before the Breakout was redid with the new Softail frame, and well, I'm just giving my initial impressions of it. And actually, that's my first turn into traffic there, and that handled pretty well actually. It's a little daunting to see this giant rear tire that he put on there. I think he put a 250 on there, which he has said is only arrogant people put a 250 on there, and I was like, well, Woody, that's very fitting for you. But he's out riding my Dyna today, and so we decided to swap bikes, do a test ride for each other, and then we're gonna go back and put some shorty lovers on this bike. But he thought, as in payment, he would let me take this out for a little spin, and wow, I mean, so far this is comfortable. Granted, I've only gone about 2 miles, so you know how that goes, but this is one of the first bikes I got on, and by the time I made my first turn out of the subdivision, I was already super comfortable with it. So I'm not going to bother you with all the specs and everything. I just figured I would take you along for the ride here today. Maybe figure out what's up with it. Now today isn't the first day that I've helped Woody work on his bike. We installed these Nest grips a while back. And when we did it, we tightened up his throttle as well, and I like it. It's like instant on. There's not a lot of play. That's something I get mine back to, but with my bars up so high, I don't have enough slack to really get that situated. This bike just wants to go. Just wants to get up and go. There we go. There's a little bit of a brake. Speed trap. Look at me kind of abiding the law. I just hopped on it and it's just it was instantly comfortable. Instantly. I feel like a little bit of tension in my wrist already though, probably due to my fat ass having to lean down on these drag bars. But I'd be curious to know if I took this out for a couple hours, what my back and wrist would feel like at the end of the day. Ooh, that 103. She's got a lot more get up than my 96. I think we have the same stuff done, basically just exhaust and intake and a tuner. But man, that 103, she scoots a little bit harder. But no, I always thought the downside for a bike like the Breakout or like the V-Rod even was that fat rear tire. And I know when I've rode Dad's V-Rod on a couple occasions, it doesn't actually handle too terribly bad. It actually handles pretty good for what it is. Now, this isn't going to be the bike that you'll necessarily do time attacks on and carve up the corners, but it's so smooth. Part of it could be the Softail frame on this one, but man, I like it a lot. So yeah, the front forks on this thing are kind of elongated like the V-Rod. There's a lot of things I feel like they took from the V-Rod and they made into a more traditional Harley Davidson. I feel like if this bike was out in 2002 when the V-Rod came out, it would have been a bestseller. And you know, up until now, you know, they've been making them, but they did just recently discontinue the new Softail frame with the Breakout, which is unfortunately a little disappointing. See how she handles through these sweepers. First one's really nice. Second one. Yeah. I see why he said he will not get rid of this bike. This is something else. It's so smooth. It's just really so smooth. My Dyna just seems, you know, it's smooth too with all the upgraded suspension and everything, but man, this is just really nice. As far as the seating position goes for me, it does have the forward controls. I do feel like I'm sitting a little far forward, so it actually kind of feels more like maybe a further forward mid to me, but it's really comfortable. Again, I'm not feeling any strain in the back. The only strain I feel is in my wrist and forearm, but even then, that's not too bad either. We'll wind her up to about 60 here to see how she is out in real world situations now that we're getting out of town. Give this acceleration a little run for its money. Do my double check for a cop. There we go. Woo! Daddy likey. Daddy likey. I'm going to see if I can have Woody blow by me here so I can see if I can get us a profile shot as far as how I'm looking. There's Woody on my bike. He looks good. He says Dynas aren't his style, but he looks really good on that bike. I don't think I've ever, let's see, the only other person who's ever ridden that bike has been Woody when he brought it home for me. And then my brother, the Flying Frankendyna down in Oklahoma. Those have been the only two who have ever turned that bike on and actually given it a ride. She's a scooting. Wow, I mean, kind of thought the bagger way would be my next approach for my next bike. Man, woo. Whenever I ride just a different bike, whether it be the V-Rod, this, my dad's Fat Boy, I always end up like, yep, that's my next bike. Yep, that's my next bike. Yep, that's my next bike. I think I want them all. I just want all the bikes. Give them to me. The brakes work really well on this thing. They are a lot touchier than the Dyna. Man. So he's got a 2 and a 2 big radius on there. I gotta say, I miss how a 2 and a 2 sounds. I like my 2 and a 1 from a slight performance aspect, which you know, you can tell me a yes or no, or if that's an actual thing or not. But man, I really miss just the rumble of the big twin. This kind of gives you that jet fighter position where you're kind of like, it has me locked in like it's a cockpit, and then boom, you hit the afterburners. Shove it into overdrive. And look how fitting, there's planes. The planes, the planes. It really does handle a lot better than I was expecting it to, guys. Now, I do want to put a disclaimer up. These are not reviews, these are just me test riding, so that's why I'm not getting into the specs of it. It's just my initial thoughts and my feelings. You know, me still doing just a regular vlog, but talking about it on someone else's bike. I wonder what it would be like to ride the one with the Milwaukee 8 to see what the real life difference would be on them, but man, I'm hitting all these bumps and it just absorbs them all. Man, this position is just natural. Very, very natural. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's actually kind of funny is Woody's riding my bike here. What's up? It's nice out today. What's awesome is Woody is actually the initial retest rider of my Memphis Shades Cafe fairing that I just put back on. I haven't even been out with it yet. But no, I hope you guys had a good little time here in my test ride. I want to thank Woody for letting me take the Breakout out. It was very awesome. I feel less nervous than even now trying out some other bikes like at a demo day type event. So that's all for me here today, guys. As always, I will catch you on the next dark side, as this is the way. ChopperFett seeing ya.